Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fat Pack to Six Pack. I'm Azam and I'm here to help you and me get a six pack and stay motivated too. So today was a leg session, which was actually pretty awesome. 4 sets of squats was my first one, which was the goal with a 90 kg. So I did a nice warm up, kind of stretching a lot as well, just kind of make sure my limbs are a little bit looser, especially my legs, my lower back and stuff as well, because on my first exercise of squats, it does affect a lot of those parts. So what I did was 90 kg, I did 3 lots of 8, which was awesome, and then a set of 5, which is a lot more than what I did last week. This week I was focusing more on control, slowing it down, kind of going with the pace and stuff and trying to see how it goes as well. First set, no problem. Second set, I struggled. Most probably, second set, actually I struggled, but I completed it. Not bad on technique. Third set, most probably by about the 4th or 5th rep, I felt as though I was doing more with my lower back than I was with my legs. Just because as I was squatting down, I felt like, oh, maybe I'm leaning a bit too far forward. As I'm standing up, it's tough. So all of a sudden, I felt as though my legs were getting straighter, but my back needed to kind of push the weights back. Especially on the final set. Final set was really 3 tops were decent, and then the final 2 were just a major struggle. But I said to myself, I'm going to stop if I am struggling with these things, because it's all about technique, not just trying to lift the weight continuously, but making sure I'm safe. And that's the biggest thing, safe and technique. So yes, I have completed 3 sets of 8 on 90 kg, which is awesome. But because of the third set being a bit shoddy, I'm going to stick to the weight and just get used to it, making sure that I can elevate my chest out, start lifting, leaning back as I stand up. So it's kind of a more controlled movement, more, you know, someone looks at it and says, that's a squat. That's how I want to do my squat. So that's the first one. Second one, sorry to babble on that one. Second one was deadlifts, 4 sets of 8 at 90 kg. First 3 sets, no problems at all. Final set, I used straps just because I do want to focus on my hamstrings. However, I think I will up that weight next week. I was ready to 95 to kind of take a little step up. Not major steps, just kind of take it as it in its stride, or whatever that quote is. I can't remember, but most ready to take that up to 95 next week for 4 sets of 8. Then leg extensions, 4 sets of 10 at 45 kg. They felt good. They were tough, but I reckon because I am completing the 4 sets of 10, maybe on the final set I'll pause and then carry on the final 2. I most really moved that up as well to 50 kg next week, which would be cool. Leg curls, so working my hamstrings to the back of my legs, which was cool. 4 sets of 10 at 35 kg, so I moved that up from last week from 30 kg to 35 kg. I did 2 lots of 10. And then a shoddy set of, I think, 8 and a shoddy set of 5, i.e. 5 or 6 maybe, but my legs literally, I think by about 5 reps, I couldn't even get the legs all the way up. So yeah, it literally was like from here, it was all the way up normally, and then just like kind of just went to there and then and just wouldn't move. So that was a good burn on the hamstrings, which was fantastic. Then standing calf raises, 4 sets of 8 with 110 kg. Again, adjusting my feet position from neutral to outside to inside back to neutral, which was cool, no problems at all with that one. And then seated calf raises, again, adjust my foot position from standard to feet out, feet in and back to standard. I was only actually going to do standing calf raises, but I thought, no, you know, I want to do seated. My calves are looking pretty awesome. They're pretty ripped, so to say, but they're not the size I need them to be. So I am maybe going to step back, kind of research a bit more about bigger calves, what kind of exercises to do, how many reps, how many sets, because I do want to focus on that. Same with quads, so the front of my legs, I do want to focus more on that. So even though my leg extensions are cool, I need to double check whether I can train legs twice a week to get the bulk and the gains, because if I can, then on my 6th day, or maybe not 6th day, on my arms day, I may just throw in 1 extra leg exercise. So after I finish arms, I'll just do single leg squats, so to say, with my foot on the bench, just kind of hit the quads a bit more to make sure that they are getting the bonus. But I need to research that just to make sure, 1, it's not overtraining, and 2, will it help with the gains or not? Important thing. So yeah, that was a training session. Great, no issues, no problems. I wasn't hesitant about starting to train. I really enjoyed the training session today. Obviously, doing squats from behind the head are a lot easier than in front. But still sometimes the apprehension does kick in as well, like, oh shoot, legs, squats. But actually that normal kind of phase of going through those things has almost subsided. I'm not really feeling that anymore. I'm just like, okay, what am I doing today? Let's train, let's do this, let's go. And it is in the evening, it is late, but thankfully I finished work slightly early. I finished at about 5:15, got out. Again, tomorrow is like a nice early finish, so on these days it's easy for me to train versus if I did legs on a weekday where I finish work, get home by about 8, 8:15, then to get into the garage and train and stuff, it gets late and I need to be up again at like 5:36, and those things are a bit more difficult. But these ones, today, legs are done on a Friday, it's fantastic. I've got more rest, recovery between work and stuff, between my shifts, so it is good. I'm looking forward to that. Calories today is a lot better as well. My eating habits, it's not the best, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot better than what it was yesterday, 100%. So it's only a couple of calories over, but like I said, with me and my calorie count and stuff, I am looking at I've set my calories to be the lowest amount of calories, well, the highest amount of calories I'm allowed to eat if I did absolutely nothing. So literally I lived a sedentary life, just absolutely nothing. I lay on a bed, just watching TV, doing absolutely nothing. This is the amount of calories I should eat to make sure I keep losing weight, living that lifestyle. So obviously for me, 1,950 is my goal. If I go slightly over, I know I'm still okay, for the simple fact that I do exercise, I am active, I do walk around, I do things. I'm walking up downstairs, I'm walking in different places, kind of just doing all these things. So I know my life and my activity levels are pretty decent. So in theory I can have more calories, but I don't look at that, if that makes sense. I try and stick with those lower numbers if possible, but I just need to get my quality of food a little bit better and stuff as well. I mean, today I'm almost already about, I say 140, maybe 200 over at the moment, and that will go up just because I almost already have a protein pot now after my training session. It's almost 10 o'clock. So I want to eat a little bit more of that, just so that my body has a bit of something, like just 20 grams of protein or 17.5 grams in the yogurts that I eat. So nothing too bad, or maybe just have like a bit of a, like my wife got me some protein drinks, a protein shake, so that's going to be too bad. Minimal fat and stuff in that one. Again, they've got about 10 grams of fat in it, but it's got about 22 grams of protein, so not bad. So I'm going to stick with this, see how it all goes. But yes, and again, thank you everyone. Like I'm getting a lot of comments at the moment saying, whoa, what's happened, like you lost weight, like you're looking good, this, that, the other, which is cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, I always look good, but even my wife was saying that some of her friends saw me the other day and they're just like, was your husband sick? What's happened? But she said, no, he's training. So obviously I am doing well. Even people at work and stuff, a lot of the senior management even said to me, they're like, no, you look like you lost a fair bit. I mean, I lost about a stone, which is cool, but apparently it looks like I lost more than that, which is awesome. But I do need to get more in shape, because not next month, the month at the end of, not this month, next month, I will be doing something topless, i.e. most probably the back. But even for that, I am kind of thinking about that. So I want to make sure I have a good shot for those things, just to make sure I'm a little bit leaner, a little bit less chubby, which kind of does mean a little bit leaner. I am funny. Well, I tell myself that I am, but whether you believe it or not, I don't know. Either way, I tend to talk to myself a lot as well, hence why I have this communication with my video camera. It's fantastic. I love it. Either way, alright, so yeah, let's get to it. Hope you guys are training, hope you guys are doing well, staying active, staying fit. Any questions, any concerns, any injuries, anything you need help with, please message me, call me, anything you need. Just give me a shout if you want help with your food and stuff. I suck at that, but you can always look at my Instagram for my food intake and stuff, but I'm always happy to give you advice. Like I said, my FitnessPal is what I use for my calorie counting and stuff to see how it all goes. But yeah, stay active, stay motivated. Thank you again so much for sharing my videos, for subscribing. If you need any more shares or subscribes, by all means feel free to. Fatpack to Sixpack on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Facebook. Not so much on YouTube, but you can find me anyway through my Instagram, or through mainly my Facebook. You'll find my YouTube channel. Either way, stay happy, stay jolly, stay amazing. You guys are fantastic. Thank you again for keeping me motivated, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a shoulder session. Have a great night then. Well, for me, night. Hopefully you have a great day. Wherever you are, just enjoy. Take care then. Bye.